They've got another double damage bottle. The way that they've played around these runes for Gunnar has been so good this game. Magical pops the BKB, but Envy is just giving it to him. So many auto attacks. He's gone. 85 seconds dead. Nushim finds more up on the high ground. Blizzy in an awkward situation as Gunnar just kills Misha instantly. Jug trying to go toe-to-toe with Envy, but he's got this butterfly. This Omni Slash is not doing nearly enough damage. Crystallize comes back out, and they've lost 3. Trying to spin TP his way back, and I think he might just make it. Okay, but still, GG is called. Team. We didn't think they had it for the late game, but a couple of very well executed fights, some good holds, especially around that tier 2 at mid, and they're going to be taking game number 1 here.
But you really need the team around it, and I think with the way that the team have drafted, well, they definitely want to have this.
Forward, Envy's up here on the high ground. He's popped everything. Gonna look for that stomp with the Centaur. Micro's not the best. Envy gets locked down, and he is just gonna be killed off instantly. Na'Vi arrive, and they arrive in force. The Tombstone is helping out a little bit, but IX Mike only level 5. Just try to buy a little bit of time as Gunnar comes over, gets into position. Nushim with the Echo Slide catches 3. Oh my word, Na'Vi were 2 grouped up. Crystallize does have the Shrine here. He's going for this Centaur, but Envy's actually just kind of baiting him a little bit. And once again, Crystallize no TP. Team completely surrounding him, and this is going to be yet another kill for them, it looks like. He's got the spin back off cooldown soon. He's pretty fast, but Nushim's got the blink, and that is a mega kill streak for this Earthshaker 15 minutes into the game.
It's something. If he doesn't get a creep wave, which he might here.
Okay, top's getting pushed out. IX Mike running forward, puts down the Tombstone. They immediately get a bash. They jump in with Echo number 1, does nothing. Crystallize was spinning up. Envy just trying to focus on the racks. The Glyph getting forced in the backlines. Brax immediately killing off the Oracle. They are now chopping wood onto IX Mike. He dies. Second Tombstone pops up. Gunnar's lost his first life. Brax also getting chopped down by the Juggernaut. Roll forward from Chu as now they look for Gunnar. They have lost a lot of life on Envy, so he's just retreating back. They chase even further forward. Gunnar getting doomed up at this stage. 3 dead on team, and it's about to be 4. Nushim's looking for his opportunity. Nice Fissure. They don't quite manage to force staff him into the river, and the damage from the Doom is just too much as Envy actually dying elsewhere, now buying back into the game, and team, they wanted to just brute force it.
It's something. If he doesn't get a creep wave, which he might here.
Okay, top's getting pushed out. IX Mike running forward, puts down the Tombstone. They immediately get a bash. They jump in with Echo number 1, does nothing. Crystallize was spinning up. Envy just trying to focus on the racks. The Glyph getting forced in the backlines. Brax immediately killing off the Oracle. They are now chopping wood onto IX Mike. He dies. Second Tombstone pops up. Gunnar's lost his first life. Brax also getting chopped down by the Juggernaut. Roll forward from Chu as now they look for Gunnar. They have lost a lot of life on Envy, so he's just retreating back. They chase even further forward. Gunnar getting doomed up at this stage. 3 dead on team, and it's about to be 4. Nushim's looking for his opportunity. Nice Fissure. They don't quite manage to force staff him into the river, and the damage from the Doom is just too much as Envy actually dying elsewhere, now buying back into the game, and team, they wanted to just brute force it.
Bounties start flying in. They're looking for an initiation if possible. Down on the south, Signify. Kaka is nearby, but Lashrak just took down the mid tower, so Odd 11 will do something about him, and the Satyrs, they hold him in position, like, no, come back here, Satyrs, I want to be denied. They already have a lot of ways to initiate anyway, and they got safety. Ember Spirit has the Yule Scepter build up. He actually mistimed it on the bottom lane to get the kill on the puck. He ended up self-using as opposed to using up the puck, but it won't matter. Underneath the tier 3 towers they go. Crowley's already gone down. It's a good Darkseer. Walt Curse is out over on the Darkseer. Ember Spirit will turn around, but he has almost no physical damage. So the Curse, it doesn't do enough. Night Stalker is trapped inside the wall and the Storm, and there's little that can be done about this apart from Signify thinking we can go upstairs and play some ping pong, because Keen Gaming, they are definitely taking game 2 here. They are inside the base. They have pitched the flag. They own this. They own this Dire base.
They are... Yeah, they're actually just team wiping them from within their round.
GG.
That is GG. Is this the same score as the first game too? I believe it is. No, the first one was 38-11. This time it's 36-12. So slight improvements, but Keen Gaming a couple tiers above the local squad of Signify.
Considering how he's already top net worth, and it doesn't seem like TNC is going to make a rotation to shut him down. I was expecting maybe the PA would rotate up there and gank him, but Gabby seems content to chill out bottom and keep the Beastmaster down instead. He's going to be receiving a smoke gank here from Nushim and Gunnar, but
Cuckoo's
they
here
fail to
again.
connect, and now Cuckoo.
Thank you for...
No, It was right in front of him, but he couldn't see it, and it blocks his hook as a result. Now he's going to be disrupted into LSA, and it looks like imprisonment save. Gunner, don't make this mistake again. All right, so straight up Dragon Slave will be able to get the kill.
What was...
Gabby's out of here. No, he's not.
He catches him.
A blind LSA from Gunner. Actually, maybe not so blind. The Hawk behind the tower managed to spot him. He's going to be purged up, Gabby. He's dead, and they're going to be able to catch the Oracle as well. Team just making the first big rotation down to this bottom lane, and they are in the receiving end of 3 kills.
Old chicken don't care.
Oh, Ninja Boogie got caught sleeping there for a moment, and now I'll just switch him back over. Old chicken is godlike, and
He's 1v5ing him.
it does not matter. They jump forward, the stun, Ravage is available if they want to take it. Febby jumps back into the fountain, and now Ajit gonna have his BKB working, but Old 11 finally throws out that Ravage. It's a little bit too early where it doesn't connect onto the Morphling, but nonetheless, it's gonna be massive buybacks. The Lion also bought back in this instant. Ajit is eventually going to fall. So the Sonic Wave comes out, and, well, Old Chicken went pretty ham.
He wants to die. Aegis is gone in a couple of seconds.
Well, roll keeps him alive.
spooky.
Old Chicken, he's only halfway HP down.
Kidding. He's never gonna die.
But you really need the team around it. And I think with the way that the team have drafted, well, they definitely want to have this.
Forward, Envy's up here on the high ground. He's popped everything. Gonna look for that stomp with the Centaur. Micro's not the best. Envy gets locked down, and he is just gonna be killed off instantly. Navi arrive, and they arrive in force. The Tombstone is helping out a little bit, but IX Mike only level 5. Just trying to buy a little bit of time as Gunner comes over, gets into position. Nusham with the Echo Sled catches 3. Oh my word, Navi, we're 2 grouped up. Crystallized does have the Shrine here. He's going for this Centaur, but Envy's actually just kind of baiting him a little bit. And once again, Crystallized, no TP. Team completely surrounding him. And this is going to be yet another kill for them, it looks like. He's got the spin back off cooldown soon. He's pretty fast, but Nusham's got the blink, and that is a mega kill streak for this Earthshaker 15 minutes into the game.
Really careful if you're Cole here. You don't have Miracle, and nor do I believe he's considering teleporting.
TA trap hits on death. He actually can't blink in. He can't get involved in this fight. 3-4-3. Just gets disintegrated by magic. The Master was a pretty damn good. The Curse Maker is space dead. No! He doesn't get the epicenter off. The Hex from Chu. Cancel at the last moment. Still, the TA is dead. So Complexity, they want to push forward. Looking towards Crystallized. And Rage is still available for him. He'll have to trigger it just to stop that heavy amount of damage and turn the attack in towards Miracle, who's now stunned up and controlled by Blizzy. That's why you don't copy him. The Finger of Death isn't enough damage. Miracle, no! He's able to actually jump back into himself. Having the 12 wand charges, Complexity can just keep pushing forward, but they need to push Crystallized back. Blizzy, he's only got 1 more second left of this split, so now the control has got a perfect Fire Strike from Death, creating space away from the clap, but he's underneath the Observer and Sentry Wall, but the blink up away from Blizzy. Complexity, they're getting the position game right perfect here, especially when the Ice Path connects onto the Brewmaster. The chain stuns, but Crystallized, he wants to find some more. Turns to be a 1-1 trade-off, but 3-4-3 will also join this fight, looking to bring down Crystallized. He's a big one. Misha is there to help. They can push him down. He's waiting. Misha went down. The Ice Path will connect once again, but more support's arriving. TA is ready to fight once more. Blink Dagger is up, and they go for Miracle. He'll find an invis room, but of course, that's just what's sitting there. And they will get away. Complexity really trying to stand toe-to-toe with Na'Vi. And now Limp's got his work cut out for him, having to defend. The mid lane pushes in. Now, they actually almost want to push that back out right now to stop the backdoor protection. To have the backdoor protection, but when you get the back wall Ice Path combination, Complexity have no answer. A double buyback will do it. So, okay, money is your answer. No matter how much investment you get into Complexity, it's still not going to let you buy your way out of this position. The melee rank is going down to the Mass Serpent Wards. Limp is having a hard time getting close enough, and then they just jump the backlines. Another VS swap, but it doesn't stop Siegfried from burning to the Raid Fire Blast. That Devil just follows you to the grave. Raid King, lock him down. He actually still is fine. He's level 21. The reincarnation will just pop at level 3. And then maybe with the Echo Slam, there it is from Siegfried, but it's still not enough. They're just burning out of here. No way for Complexity to really stay in this game. Death can't TP out. He's actually burning. No, okay, he can. He had to TP back to base, but you still lose your top lane of racks. And really, what was the cost? 3 buybacks.
They are smoking up now. Heading outside of the base, this is a dangerous high ground. Crystallizes, smoke has already been broken. Cuckoo breaks everything with his invis, and Tim's splits them up. Magical's on the high ground, but the rest of the team trapped in the low ground. He's going to try and survive with the Shrine until his team can get back up here. They drop the Serpent Wards down, but they're on the low ground. It's not really doing that much. Now Gabby finds his opportunity to charge into the backlines. Choose dead. Misha also going to be brought down. Triple kill for Armel. How many more can he get? Lasso now on to Crystallize. Won't quite be a rampage. AU getting in there, but the GG already being called.
19-minute GG.
And they are going to sentry out the trap, but they've got to be careful here. The toss
this
back.
is going to be questionable. They are going to be able to get the instant toss and X and straight up blow him up. But can they actually survive to the second life? Fairy Spirit's going to go down. So it's now going to be 4 versus 5. Yeah, never mind. KP, he's going to die on the northern side. Iceberg doesn't actually have the refraction up. What a black hole from Bebby. Actually managed to lock down 3 with the LSD.
Makes up for everything.
There is so much damage with the 3-man impel as well from Ninja Boogie. What a combo from Maneski. That's going to be able to wipe out Ghosting. The Weaver, he's not making it out alive either. What a huge turnaround from Maneski. Febby saving the game for them.
Yo, let me just tell you, you know, Febby was baiting them the entire time. They're just like, what have you been doing with your black hole? They forgot that it existed. It's so difficult. The tips are coming in onto Iceberg.
Febby's got one more black hole in his pocket too, so refresher orb.
Just keep popping them, man. Like Pez.
And this is straight up going to be Megas unless they can find a way to get in there right now. Febby gets his 2-man black hole. There is no stuns. There's no Winter's Curse. So finally, Febby does get the black hole to end the game and force it. The Pango are out of this game. One, Maneski do manage to close it out. Maneski apparently not going to GG out just yet, are still going to do battle even against Megas, even with their own teammate griefing them. They're still going to try and fight this out. Naive comes forward, does manage to catch Ninja Boogie. He managed to get back to the fountain. No, turns around. A beautiful stun, but finally with the Juggernaut dying for good, that will be GG.
The downside is if you never use Ravage, you know, you just always have that threat. You can't avoid it forever. You just have to accept that you can potentially play around it or outplay it. Just letting them get away with everything under the sun isn't good for you either. They're gonna pop the ult.
Navi, they've got to take a fight. They're gonna blow up Kaka almost right away. They do manage to get him. The Winter's Curse is gonna be able to slow down both the Tide as well as the OD. Managed to get the double silence on them. Yi now turns though on Magical, is gonna be able to get away those refractions. Old 11 holds him down with Gush. The Ravage are gonna go down. Manage to finish off the Wyvern. Lock down Magical long enough. No, actually Magical is enough the refraction. That means the OD is gonna die. Traded out for Magical. Old 11 trying to stop Crystallize, but he's just gonna get run down underneath the trees. Now Old Chicken, he's trying to make it out as well, but Crystallize nails it with the nice stun. He's got the Iron Shell as well to be able to burn down not just his core, but the 2 supports.
So it's a buyback from Kaka.
Came back for this. It's going to be dieback for him.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Crystallize and give him the rampage.
Give it to him.
Navi had been letting Keen run this show for 15 minutes, and they finally said enough is enough. Let's take back this game. With the 1-man smoke from Misha, he's going to show up. Winter's Curse laid onto the Furion, but Venomancer doesn't do that much physical damage. There's the comeback with the T8. No, it's still not enough. He's going to be targeted. He's tossed into the Ursa. Once again, the Ursa is being kited around the kinetic fields. It's placed perfectly by Dark. Crystallize finally gets on top of some heroes, but he's already dead. Blizzy, he's going to run out of the Primal Split soon, and he's going to find that he won't be able to escape either. Look at that beautiful Sprout blocking him in. Oh, stop it, Yi.
Venom Ward execution. Doesn't even give him the respect of the right click.
Mass buybacks from Navi. Now they're going to still try and catch Keen Gaming. But again, how can you really get on top of this, especially with a glimpse back on a Magical? He's no longer in this fight with 2-man. Gale set up, and the Eversphere jumps right onto those 2 heroes. Crystallize gets disarmed and poked apart. Oh, this is questionable. I can't believe Keen is doing something like this. Exodus is pretty much all by himself, and sure enough, Navi, they're just going to try and swarm in, beat down this Death Prophet as quick as possible, and they will be able to do so. And now, with the Death Prophet gone and Blizzy having used the ultimate, they're just going to try and catch for more. Blizzy is going to run that Storm Panda out. They're going to be able to go on the Tiny. Oh, while Chicken Ass actually going to turn and see if he can maybe fight this, trying to protect Old 11 as much as possible.
Got an Aegis.
Starts laying some damage on a Magical, but oh,
nice
what a beautiful
disruptor
that is a sick Static Storm.
Storm. Crystallize is going to lose his first life, and Magical is going to lose his only life if 11 has any more damage. But he's actually limping away. The support see it, though, will be able to finish him off, and Crystallize, he comes right back into his doom. There's nothing he can do to get out of here. And the
finish them all. Execute.
you as well. What a big turnaround from Keen. Na'Vi, they just got greedy. They thought this was going to be their big turnaround, getting the kill on the Death Prophet and trying to catch more, but they forgot Keen is still much stronger than them.
You have to make more wards to make up for the push. So Mineski, they know Nova is down. Not a lot of damage to kick in from it, so they'll keep the pressure up in through the top lane. And you jump, Femi chasing the Venomancer, puts him down with the Echo Slam. The buybacks are available, but once again the wall. Eternal Envy has just been the primary target from Ninja Boogie. Michael go for another Fiend Script. They are going to get these Plague Wards up, and Terrorblade licking his wounds quite heavily. The Doom is on him, so he will tick down to a deathly point. Probably have to be denied, but it's the middle of the battle. Brax is just standing his ground against Moon, who has to die. They have to be able to kill up this Razor. He'll bring Nyx down with him.
They got the deny on Ajit as well. KP.
Of course they did. And here comes Fabby. This man's looking to prove something, trying to put on a show, jumping forward, looking for more kills, just controlling up Doom time and time again. They glimpse him back over again, another time for a stun. Control, finishes off cooldown in 1 second time, throw that out, get the kill onto Brax, sure, keep it up. A buyback can come in from Brax, get him back into this fight for Febby. A great double stun. Then his stun timings have just been right on point, as well as the wall. The supports from Mineski are just making it almost too easy for the cause. Finally, Febby loses. He's going to go down to the Plague Wards. They push the issue maybe a little too hard. Yushim's double kill, finding the kills, but the mega creeps belong to Mineski. This base really belongs to Mineski, but they'll give up tenancy. They'll collect rent a little bit later. Disruptor will go down. The Gem of True Sight lost. Envy jumps now up a little bit further north, but Ajit's already run away, and Team are in full damage control.
He will be respawning with all of his cooldowns up. I think Mineski might want to just take tier 3 and get out of here, but hey, they have Aegis, then maybe stay confident. They do have BKB on Ursa as well.
X, Ursa, Shackles, looking for the extra control, but once again, Febby is there, ready to jump forward. Yushim, he does the best he can. Gunner into the wound, cooks him, Febby move, in for the dunk. Here's the perfect Echo Slam, cancels all the stun control, and Eternal Envy. This man is stoned. Underneath the racks, he'll go down. Mass buybacks in from Team, but Ursa wants to keep fighting. The BKB may be down, but he's got the Aegis Immortal ready to go. So even if he dies here, they've still got more to fight with. So the Aegis pops. Here we go for round 2 of the Wukong's command. This time it does come off. They get the control stuns and the duel over on the Ursa. He doesn't have that quick stack up, so they get a huge kill. 675 gold for Brax, but they need more. They need this extra control, but Febby and KP, both with blinks, are able to outrun Team, but they keep their mid-racks alive.
So Torrent's going to come out, but you've got to commit right now as Crowley is looking in the area.
Down. Okay, there's the wall. No vacuum follow-up. Crowley's just going to run in there. The Roshan's quite low. The volt's going to come out.
Armel's going to all in.
Stop this somehow. He actually managed to get the vacuum.
Crowley's got it.
Crowley grabs it. He stacks it away from Armel, and Armel dies. Crowley can come back. They've got the Doom right now on the Ursa, who's going to get surged up and starts booking it out of there. In fact, he feels confident to now put some damage on the supports. He's going to run down the Jakiro. The rest, both Gabby as well as Cuckoo, had to run away. So they protect the Ursa. He turns and gets a kill on the Jakiro.
Oh,
what
got the
X2 turnaround. They're going to be able to get even more. They catch Cuckoo. Swifty. He just needs to be able to catch up to get another excellent marks to the spot. He's definitely
they're going to guess
wrong. Going to go out. They think Cuckoo might have been TPing in that area. They're going to surge up Crowley, knowing he's got the other disabled. Cuckoo is somewhere in the trees.
He's found him.
He nails him. He knew exactly where Cuckoo was. Cuckoo somehow still alive, but you know he's not making it out for long.
Going to get right-clicked once. He's going to go down.
With the meta popped and it's still being nighttime too. It feels like Signify, they want something to happen, but they don't feel comfortable the way this team fight is set up with TNC sitting on the high ground. They're going to swap back to Doom. Look at that, Armel blinking forward, trying to catch something there. The nice stun with the follow-up ice path as well. Signify just grouped up so much. They did manage to get the imprisonment onto Armel. They need to finish him off, and Armel does.
Go for a scan. They know what's going on over here. Death gets slowed down. Miracle
comes in, does pop the reflection. They're looking towards the Doom. Can he get his spells off? He's being chain stunned, and they've also rooted up 343, so he can't get in with the snowball and save him. One death so far. Z-Freak getting latched onto by Ave. He's dead. Don't even need to look at him. Miracle pops the ultimate. Well, not the ultimate yet, just the metamorphosis, but they are going in onto Iceberg. He's very tanky. Another two-man stun. Limp is looking for something on the other side of the fight, but Slayer is just leading him around in circles. He finally gets the kill, but easy win for the Pango, and a buyback used from Death.
Buyback for what, basically, is what the big thing here. He's picked up his drums, he's got his phase boots, but that just sets him so far back from getting this Blink Dagger.
I feel like this Nyx Assassin pick is actually just destroying him. He prioritized the Scorched Earth, and it's actually just coming back to bite him.
Yeah,
because the Scorched Earth is just getting him stunned into the chain stun. Iceberg looking for the dive as well. They're rolling forward. The Complexity needs to be careful. They do get the Doom out now with the Ward Trap as well from Z-Freak. Razor looking like he is going to be brought down, and actually the Pango, maybe they've bought off a little bit more than they can chew. Limp and Death still very healthy. Ghostic kiting backwards. Slayer running forward. This paralyzing cask is dangerous. The creep wave arriving just in time, but Limp does get caught by the stomp. Miracle trying to save him with the reflection. Ghostic almost brought down. Naive. Can they identify the real one? Looks like Death does have his number. Throws out one more Infernal Blade, the follow-up stomp, and that is a 4-for-3 turnaround in favor of Complexity, and they're not done. They're still looking for Slayer. Death, we wondered about this buyback, but it looks like he is going to get quite a lot on the return.
Some big kill streaks going the way of either team.
Big trouble for the Ember. He does get the BKB off just in time. They've also hexed up onto one. Iceberg's going to be okay. He chooses to run straight up onto the high ground, though, right into Miracle's face. Can they actually do the damage? He pops the BKB, and the auto attack still doing quite a lot of work. 343 getting chased down by the Phantom Lancer. Z-Freak this time around. He's once again got the Razor up in his face. He wants revenge for that earlier team fight, but he may have gone a little bit out of position. Death and Limp right on top of Iceberg, chasing him down. Miracle, even without the metamorphosis, they're still winning this fight. The auto attacks are just way too much. All the crits, triple kill for Miracle. Ghostic, one last stomp, but it's not going to do anything, just feeding away the ultra kill. And this Terrorblade is looking amazing.
GG called, and Complexity taking game one of what a great opening game of the series. One that we were thinking was going to be competitive all throughout, and it really swung back either way.
Straight into an ice path, but 343 is just around the corner, doesn't have the hook shot, so just has to walk forward. Iceberg tanking up the tower a little bit. And they're just going to go for the Clockwork now, also rolling in on top of the Shadow Fiend. They need to choose their target. Iceberg, not quite enough mana, is trying to bottle up to continue this fight, but Limp's pretty tanky. I don't know if this tick damage is quite going to be enough, so Iceberg does zip the long way in, finishes that kill. He's still got the Mango in reserve, and they've got the Primal Split now popped. Iceberg just wants to retreat up onto the high ground, it looks like. Panda's doing decent damage to him. He's actually going to zip over towards 343, bounces off of the cogs. One more auto attack will do it, and Pango now just kiting away from this Death ultimate, which is just about to fade. Awesome for them. Got the tier 1, got those 2 kills. Not sure if they're completely out just yet, though.
He's just got the TP up, just got the mana for it.
All right. Do you just have to wait until the Aegis fades and then try and kill the Jug right as that happens?
I don't know. They might be looking to go on to someone like...
Oh, no. Limp just a little bit too far forward. He's going to get doomed. He gets ridden. He gets stunned up. He's gone. Iceberg beyond godlike. They are jumping into the backlines. They're looking for Ghostic. Can they bring him down? Nice Earth Splitter coming through, but Miracle tanking up a lot of damage. Omni-Slash bouncing around. They do end up losing the Doom. Ghostic also falling. Buyback from Limp, but he's getting spun down, and that's a dieback for him. Beyond godlike for Iceberg as he looks for more kills, but a nice blink in from Death. He keeps getting those sticky stacks up, but Naive is just too strong at this point in the game. Able to keep on charging forward. They get another shackle onto 343. Miracle trying to fight, but looks like he's only going to end up getting through the Aegis and will lose his life. Ultra kill for Iceberg. Can he get this rampage?
Give him the rampage.
Come on, Death. Iceberg looking to close it out. Buyback as well from Z-Freak. They give him the rampage. And the crowd goes absolutely crazy. What a performance from Iceberg here in this game.
Actually blocking a camp. He's got one running towards the bottom lane, just constant moving wards, providing vision for the Radiant side. That's a major advantage when you consider TNC already has the team fight edge at the moment. Might have a fight on these bounties.
Yeah, we do. We have a 3-man smoke up. And they have an opportunity. There goes your Stormbolt with a follow-up, waiting to chain off the Hawk Stomp nicely, but OD is there, and the Echo Slam! Oh, that's a big hit! Fiend's Grip can kick in, but underneath the Darkseer wall, it is TNC having all the
overpower Brax. Is he trying to survive? He may actually have enough life thanks to the war cry. That cannot be said, however, for Eternal Envy and IX Mike 88 trying to move away from the OD. He's even saving his orbs, but with Prophet TPing forward, Envy, he just got the blink off. They didn't get the damage into him, so Envy may be able to survive, but the Gust's over on Centaur. He actually TP'd out while being pushed down the hill. Team Show should be very happy that Brax and Envy got out of that.
There wasn't even a drow in that fight, Toby.
Roshan's up. I don't think Team saw it though. The Wild Wing died too early, and okay, that's a great rune to have. Hey, Envy, present. And they give him the bottle too. Yep. He puts the Daedalus into his backpack so they can get the perfect timing on this. They need it for when the fight begins.
And look at that, BKB on Nushim as well. You've got to take out the Rubik. Tim's, there's so much pressure on him to perform now.
He still hasn't cast a black hole, right?
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. So
we'll get there eventually.
Okay, great. Cool. Okay.
But that's the thing, though. Neither has Rubik.
True. You could... I thought I was the one looking on the bright side of life. Smoke Gang from TNC. Same thing from Team. Here we go. This is going to be the moment. If they can find an opportunity. Rubik, he's waiting on the cliff. They see, they pick him up. Gunner, he dies so quickly. The Nightmare save from IX Mike 88. It won't be a great Omni Slash. What is stolen? He's pulling it back into Tim. And it's Ravage. He's pushing forward. The Sun's on into Eternal Envy. He cannot die. Nushim hits the black hole. 3 caught, but then run! Catching 3 of his own. There goes Team. Down the drain. The black hole has been discovered. Not in the photo. In Dota 2.
Oh my god, Toby, of all the places in the entire map to try and fight, they choose the only location that Radiant have wards, and they have 2 of them. They see the smoke, no one's on the high ground, and they get obliterated.
43 kills in 25 minutes. Like, usually my timing is fast, is 1 kill a minute.
Yeah. That's a fast Dota game right there. Oh, okay, they're going to be a little separated here, but the BKB is actually there from old 11. He's just going to turn, and there's nobody from Pango who can actually turn and fight it back. Iceberg is stuck with the Spirit Vessel on top of him, trying to hide in the trees, gets surged up, and he's doomed. He's going to take out eventually. That's why they're focusing on other heroes right now, like that Ursa. Ghostic's already dead. Ursa's been bursted down as well. Vampire's going to be the last one living, but he immediately jumps on top of him. They get him with a little bit of damage, a little bit of slows. The rest of his team is focusing on pushing out mid because they just trust each other to get these kills.
It doesn't feel good trying to kill that guy or burst him down with anything. Is
going for the contest on the batting runes to blink forward, and there's the Yule. And an RP. That's going to be a good setup. Is there going to be enough damage behind it, though? The Crimson Guard is stopping so much of the troll. He's going to pop his ultimate now because he knows how quickly he's going to get bursted. Delina is actually being controlled up by that Storm Paralyzing cast, and Vampire's so low enough, he is going to be finished off by the Faithful. Finally, Keen do get a kill, but it's still a 1-for-3 exchange.
An Iceberg on the pursuit right now.
He'll catch him eventually. And that'll be the Kunkka dead as well. Make it 4 for the Pango. He's now got a Battle Fury, so this is a Juggernaut that is going to scale quite well into the late game. It's not one of those very mid-game focused heroes. Or builds, rather. Trying to set up for this 15-minute bounty rune. King Gaming is going to run over, but the Juggernaut's just going to spin on top of the bounty rune and does not manage to grab it. Old Chicken snacks it away from him. Both the Rage as well as the Spin are going to wear out here. They're going to turn with a Healing Ward as well as Iceberg's rotation in. The Omni Slash is going to bounce around. Stays on to Old Chicken for a little bit with the damage over time coming out. Nice snowball. They're actually going to be able to finish off with the Infest run away. No, he actually doesn't run away. Old Chicken does pop out. Pops an Armlet Toggle. What a beautiful play there as he barely managed to live. Juggernaut tried to turn and right-click him at that time, but he Armlet Toggle just but at that time he doesn't do it fast enough. Iceberg rolls right over him, kills the Life Stealer, grabs the Earth Spirit too. Iceberg feeling ballsy going deep here, but now he just stumbled into an ice pad. What you doing, Iceberg?
I think in an ideal world, Na'Vi wants that Doom to go on.
Well, all right. Somewhat of an awkward engagement. Blizzy runs forward out of the trees, taking a lot of damage. Crystallized there to back him up. Gets out a nice boundless strike as well. The Jakira helping him out. They do have the lockdown onto the Razor. Can they keep KP alive? Boogie does have that false promise. Gets him out of the shackle, and Moon is actually jumping in, looking for a little bit more. The Stone Gate's coming out, trying to protect their captain. Misha is going to be will be brought down, but they're looking towards Moon. He won't look at the Medusa, but he's just getting punched in the back, and they do lose Ajit a little bit of time up on the high ground. He got hit by the Stone Stone Gaze. Crystallized still inside of his ultimate, so he's got plenty of armor, but it finally fades now as Ajit starts to lay in with the auto attacks. Choose the first target. Can they finish him off? They will manage to do so, but they've also lost 2 cores, and Mineski forced to run away here. Find the sniper, find everybody else. They're going to go for it. They go for 2 first, looking to focus him down. Auto attacks from the low ground. Ajit does find the killing spree, but they are going to lose Moon in the process. Potentially, they try to defensively swap him out, but Na'Vi slapping Mineski back, pushing him outside of their base. Magical maybe needing to be a little bit careful. Ajit is coming running towards it. Ninja Boogie is going to put his life on the line just to try and get the Dusa in a good position to kill the sniper, but it's not going to work. He gets pushed back by the Keeper of the Light. And now they've got the lockdown onto Ajit. He's isolated from the team. Mana Shield's not going to do anything for him as he gets shackled up. They bring him down, and Na'Vi take a 4-for-1. Still chasing for a little bit more. KP getting bashed, actually, as everyone else is closing the gap. Also slowed down. Another bash, another swashbuckle. Can they get the full team wipe? Crystallize almost here, and they don't even need him. Blizzy doing the work. Get the swap, it's on to Crystallize. It's big damage for Moon. He's got an Arcane Rune as well. He's completely controlled. They've lost life #1 on the Wraith King. They might be able to get him on the second life, but he will blink away. Nicely done. They're controlling them well. Ajit losing a lot of mana, losing a lot of life, being controlled by the Keeper of the Light ultimate, and Blizzy is keeping Febby away on the backlines. That's life #1. Aegis down. They have doomed up the Pangolier, however, so he's not really going to be doing anything here. Crystallize needing to be careful. Defensive swap away, keeping the Dusa alive. Buyback for the Pango. Ajit just chooses to stand his ground, pop the Stone Gaze, and fight on the high ground, but he's been stunned. He's surrounded by the Master Ripper Wards. Once again, the defensive swap from Febby gets him out of harm's way. Moon is next in the firing line, and he's being caught by the Shackle, looking very dead at this stage, and that is a death with no buyback available. 2 minutes down. KP also caught by Crystallize. He's dead for 2 minutes, and now the Oracle will be joining the rest of his team. And one more. They get the Medusa. Na'Vi have wiped up Mineski, and they get the GG. Like, just so again, there's the wraparound. Yeah, they want the supports, but Boogie's deep inside the trees. He's going to be difficult to get on top of. And the Echo Slam immediately onto 2. Febby's not going to let them anywhere near Ninja Boogie. Sends them both to their grave, and that is the GG called. It only takes 1 Echo from Febby, and that is going to be the series for Mineski as they move forward onto the grand finals.
They need that Burrowed Nyx to slow this push down.
Look so close to level 25, so
it's so much damage to that tier 3 tower already. If she hits that 25, maybe everyone gets speed or get the spell block. Nyx Assassin stunned up, pushed in. That forced up, he's so exposed. A secondary forced up with the Sonic Wave. Everyone gets pushed back, and then you bring in the Spectre right on top. Armel's losing life way too fast. The Ice Blast will create a little bit of space, maybe for Cuckoo to TP up, but no! Kaka hits the double stun to give a double kill to Old Chicken, and that is a long time for TNC in the grave. They used buyback on Razor and DK in the last fight. Keen know it, we know it. 2 minutes down.
I think
that could be game.
That could be game, yeah. Change into a Vlad's eventually, and you just don't need anything now. Just go ahead.
It's a little bit further to the south. That's why that Sentry Ward didn't detect it. Batrider already with 3 stacks on that Jingu Mastery. The Doom is on the Monkey King. He cannot get that Wukong. He actually doesn't even have it anyway. GA, the protecting. No physical damage can kick in. Cuckoo is trying to find that last bit of burn. They'll have to drop the Storm, but Armel moves through it. They really want this kill on the Monkey King, and they won't get it. Doom will time out in 1 second, and the curse creates even more space. Cuckoo just has to sit here and wait for 4 heroes to murder him as he wakes up to the nightmare that is this game. Maybe they have not done enough damage just yet. Cuckoo is still surviving. They'll have to wall him up and commit a little bit more. What goes on is the curse. They turn it onto the Omni Knight. They can't repel that damage, and Cuckoo can TP away! He is home! Old 11 is injured, and Gabby wants to come back in. They'll turn on the reflection. How much damage can they do? A 3-man Ice Path. That's where they hit it. Omni Knight's already gone down. TNC trying to turn around. Old Chicken's so low. He's burning at the moment. He's trying to get a slap down to get a little bit more life. What's stolen is the Jingu. Slap him back. The tree looks for the dodge, but it still cannot stop TNC from finding the rebuttal, and they want to get more aggressive. Have they got the movement? Looking for another Ice Path. Back off cooldown. It won't connect into the Deucer just yet. Who are under pressure and keen, that can just take their time.
It's so easy. A misstep here. Maybe TNC can make a play.
He's not going to go. Deucer's just walking up. He's got the Aegis Immortal for only another minute. He wants them to use Doom on him. The Blink Lasso is over on the Winter Wyvern with a stun! Monkey King, he hit the back lines. It bought time for Dark to get the Storm down, and the Wukong's command out. Batrider, they'll finally break free. Doombringer, what's he got? Even with the one-charges, he's got nothing. He's got death for a very, very long time. The Glimpse pulls back Tims into the middle of Keen Gaming. This will be 3 heroes down. He won't even get denied by the neutral. Not that that would have mattered much. 3 heroes down without buyback. This is guaranteed megas and potentially the whole game.
I think it is, Toby. That's just, and hats off to Keen. This has been great. Even the way they ensured, it's all about playing for that EV as efficient as possible.
Oh, Terrorblade, he wants to sunder. He'll find his target, but as fast as he steals the life, he'll have it taken back away from him. Terrorblade is down. He can buy back without Metamorphosis. He is not going to have any level of chance to battle against Keen Gaming, who are being very methodical about this. Take out the melee, take out the range. TNC are enjoying their last moments here in Mumbai, here at the ESL 1 on the stage, because you know this game is really over. Back to the fountain is the only safe place to be.
It won't be for long, Toby, because if they want to pop GA and go die for it, they could do that as well.
Oh, they glimpse him back. GG, it is the call. Keen Gaming take the series 2-0, 33-14. TNC put up one hell of a fight and they played some terrific Dota here in Mumbai. But at the end of the day, Keen Gaming, they are strong, they are precise, and they are your champions.
Change into a Vlad's eventually, and you just don't need anything
what a
now.
great
Just go ahead.
It's a little bit further to the south. That's why that Sentry Ward didn't detect it. Batrider already with 3 stacks on that Jingu Mastery. The Doom is on the Monkey King. He cannot get that Wukong. He actually doesn't even have it anyway. GA protecting. No physical damage can kick in. Cuckoo is trying to find that last bit of burn. They'll have to drop the Storm, but Armel moves through it. They really want this kill on the Monkey King, and they won't get it. Doom will time out in 1 second, and the curse creates even more space. Cuckoo just has to sit here and wait for 4 heroes to murder him as he wakes up to the nightmare that is this game. Maybe they have not done enough damage just yet. Cuckoo is still surviving. They'll have to wall him up and commit a little bit more. What goes on is the curse. They turn it onto the Omni Knight. They can't repel that damage, and Cuckoo can TP away! He is home! Old 11 is injured, and Gabby wants to come back in. They'll turn on the reflection. How much damage can they do? A 3-man ice path. That's where they hit it. Omni Knight's already gone down. TNC starting to turn around. Old Chicken's so low. He's burning at the moment. He's trying to get a slap down to get a little bit more life. What's stolen is the Jingu. Slap him back. The tree looks for the dodge, but it still cannot stop TNC from finding the rebuttal, and they want to get more aggressive. Have they got the movement? Looking for another ice path. Back off cooldown. It won't connect into the Deucer just yet. Oh, this may still work. Jakira was walking into the middle of the Queen of Pain with a double damage. Jump forward, looking to get the pick up into the tree line. Try and protect, but the drum charge is up. DK, what do you want to do? You want to stun yourself on the back of the Spike Carapace and inside the macro by Queen of Pain. That Sonic, it hits so hard into the DK with the Maledict. It's just popping through him, and Odd 11 brings him the extra damage and the sustain. But Gabby, you know he's got more with the Echo Slam of ES. They're trying to rip through Odd 11. The TP out. Is everyone back on the Uber? Yes, we are chain booking home.
Just too much, like, let's chill. Yeah. See what happens. I mean, they could still potentially win with this lineup as
That Hellbear smashes the 2 of them, and Dark is going to be so slowed down that he's going to be gobbled up by Crystallize pretty quickly. Blizzy taking a lot of damage from Yi. They're hitting onto these Spectre Illusions, but now they found the real one, an Old Chicken. The Winter's Curse laid onto the Doom. He's taking a lot of damage from that Razor. The Winter Wyvern is dead, though. Old Chicken is going to be able to slow down Crystallize pretty soon here, but he can't die. He is going to get caught by the Mystic Stave that comes in. The toss over of the Ursa straight into Old 11. Old 11 does kill him first before he goes down. A good fight, it seems, for Na'Vi, except for the fact that they blew that Enigma buyback, but still, you can see the gold and experience to their favor.
And Kaka, thinking about dropping the wards, he's in fact going to do so as
jumping from Kaka, also goes straight for Magical. The Winter's Curse is going to be laid out. They're going to try and force that Magical back to the fountain, but he's already been static linked, pulled back in by the Glimpse, and he's done with the disarm also on the Ursa. He wasn't able to get a kill off of that initiation. Blizzy with a 2-man black hole, great setup. Old 11 wasn't in it. That means he can just stop that black hole with a Doom of his own. And now that is it for Game 1. Keen finally shut the door on Na'Vi once and for all, ending this 42-minute game in a 36,000 net worth lead.
It's great at dealing with supports, and obviously like being able to reset the fight, but...
Oh, he got up the Surfer Wards. The Winter's Curse is going to be laid out. Blizzy's going to kill his ally for the roll on through from Magical. That's going to be 2 dead, and now the pullback as well for the Glimpse is going to be on Kaka. Crystallize really wants this kill because he's closing in on Radiance too, and Blizzy will let him have it. A 1-for-3 exchange, and that is all because the incredibly fast reactions from Chu. This man is a Shadow Shaman player through and through.
Yeah, walk up the high ground and hit the tower.
Yeah.
So they're allowing E to do it, which is a little bit slower, but now they're going to start going in.
Jump in. That's going to be the antisk of Kaka. And the glimpse back on Old Chicken. He pops his BKB afterwards, but he turns around and goes for Blizzy. But Blizzy had the ghost after he didn't actually get bursted on in time. There's going to be Shackles in the back line here, but there's going to be the Storm Spirit going for the supports, but he ran into an ice bath. He has to jump away to the fountain now. Crystallize, who has the corrosive haze on him, can still fight his Old Chicken. He sees him kind of low, but then realizes, no, I can't take that. Old Chicken's too big. What am I doing here? He buys back now, and they may still be able to hold. He actually cancels his TP. Blizzy can buy back as well. Guys, this is going to be Megas. You have to defend this. And Keen Gamer going to force those buybacks out of him. He's going to throw the silence onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit's low enough that he do take away that Aegis, and the PA is at half health. But now, with all 11 jumping back in, they've got the lockdown off. The Spectre gets blown out. He had half HP, and a crit is all it takes. Storm jumps away again. He's just got to keep poking at Keen and somehow force him out of the base because it's 2 minutes left till the Spectre's here. But now he no longer has Blizzy as well. Blizzy's dead for 2 minutes. Magical is back to the fountain again. He's got to keep doing this time and time again if he hopes to be able to stop Keen from claiming this Megas. A glimpse back, pull him in, try and get him with the Storm Spirit as best as possible. Jakiro buys back, knowing that they can just end the game right now if they can get the Megas, but pulling him back in the fountain, it doesn't matter. Oh, Chicken doesn't give a damn about your fountain. Look at him standing inside of your base. Call GG, Navi. It's over. Keen Gaming make the comeback and are heading to the grand finals.
It's a lot of things to put on pressure on his back. Lich, a little bit far up. KP is trying to move over. He's run out of his sprint, but then the shields come up from the Lich. Febby wants to pump in more damage. In fact, he's the one with that last hit. No, he can't get it into Dark. Needs a little bit more. KP with a double crush is able to buy a little bit of time to get his distance between Old Chicken and Kaka and himself. And even salving right in front of them, wanting to try and keep this pressure on. They've got Crush available, and they're looking over towards the next assassin. Spike Carapace is available. They're keeping that chain crush going. Looking for the spin of blast, but a triple stun from Kaka. Support coming in from Lich with the frost blast and the shields. Kaka, he'll survive on 14 HP. They've already killed off KEP, but Old Chicken, does he want more? He wants the 5-minute bounty rune. He won't be able to claim that, but he might be able to claim Febby's life. Another Spectral Dagger, and at least probably would have seen that Radiant Observer ward planted on top. And in mid lane, they go for the kill onto next assassin. Fissure will be available. Spike Carapace hasn't been used. Now it will be KP. I think he accidentally attacked them, but it won't matter. Ajit can still follow through and find the kill. While up on top, once again, Ninja Boogie getting caught out. The Yule Scepter on Leshrac makes it such an easy setup, but Moon wants to try and punish. The Ensnare is out. Can be guaranteed arrow if he had a back off cooldown, but it's not there yet. And Febby's got Fissure. It's up at least. Jump forward. There's your Boundless Strike. Clamping on two. Fissure and Arrow. Old 11. The primary target to be controlled. And Song of the Siren. KP once more. He's got the Lich, but he got the bigger one. Actually sleeping up the Razor. Had to go enough. The Wukong command commit as well. And the Echo Slam. They want him dead, and they got him dead. Turn the attention to the Lich. And Old Chicken thought about coming back. He had the double damage rune, so he felt a little bit more confident to fight. But now, maybe with the help of Kaka, he can do so, but not when the Spirit goes underneath the tower. Ajit up into the trees. He jumps down so quickly, so he doesn't actually get hit by that Spirit that would have cut the tree and stunned him up, but he's still broken up. A big impale miss. They needed to control the monkey. Don't let him back up into the trees and away, but everyone's flying back from Keen. They want to have this fight. They're looking for KP. They're back under the cover of Moonlight Shadow. The dust is the only thing revealing him. KP will die. He'll finish buying up his pipe before it, but everyone else from Mineski gets away.